Hello everybody and welcome back to a new video on my YouTube channel. I'm Nicholas and today we're back with another Big Bang reaction. We're just a few more days away from the highly anticipated, long-awaited comeback of Big Bang with the new song and music video still live. Last week we have re-uploaded my first 3 Big Bang reactions with an additional new one, and then also checked out the legendary Mama 2015 performance. And now, ahead of the comeback on Tuesday, we're going to be diving into the, for me, remaining songs on Big Bang's third full album, considered one of the most legendary K-pop albums of all time, Mate. And we're going to be splitting the 8 remaining songs for me to check out into videos with 4 of them each, doing that by track list order. So that will be the line that we will be doing this here, even though I think some of the music videos released for those songs are, not in the same order as the track list is, but we will be going through it how the album intends us to do so. And for the first part / the first 4 songs on the album, we're going to be going through Fuck It, Let's Dance, Girlfriend, and Let's Not Fall in Love. And the first thing I gotta say, I've honestly no idea what is considered a title track on this album and what isn't, because I remember seeing that the album was originally released with a lot of pre-release singles with like MADE, so 4 single albums, and then basically as final release with 3 new songs on top of that. So I guess because this wasn't any of the single albums, maybe that is like the big title track of the album. I have no idea, but like a lot of these songs got a music video. I think only 2 did not, so that speaks volumes already for how big this album actually was. It was after 3 years without a Big Bang comeback, so they really came back with a bang, with so many great hits that we've checked out already with Bang Bang Bang, Baby, and Loser. Now we have 8 more Big Bang songs to get into. I'm so excited, so hyped for more Big Bang music. So let's start the talking, let's start the reacting. My first of 8 remaining songs from Big Bang's Made album, Fuck It. Let's check it out. And yeah, I think this has like 200 million views or so. It's also probably one of their most successful songs in terms of charts. Like, at least I just recently saw that it had quite a lot of hours of perfect all kills, so on top of the charts, So that already really speaks for it beforehand. So let's dive in, y'all. Finally, more Big Bang songs. Like mentioned, we had only 3 throughout last year, and now just last week, Fantastic Baby, which makes 4. Now we're going to be doing 8 over the week, and we'll be doing part 2 on Sunday. So let's get into it. Let's go. I am ready.
No, I don't wanna go too fast. No, 'cause nothing
with subtitles? Hell yeah. Finally.
Think I need some time.
Ooh, is that Taeyang with that hair?
You off my mind. No, 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 no. 일단 시작부터 이제 생으로 부탁해 bartender. 속에들이 키고 나니 모두 다 예뻐.
Ooh, I love this playful beat. I love this constant extra melody besides the bass. That sounds so fun. Yeah, that's Taeyang right there. His voice is fantastic pre-chorus, singing the build up. Ooh. Loving their antics, seriously. Talked about it in Fantastic Baby already. They're just as fun here. Top stair though. This beat with his voice is just woo. He's killing it, y'all. His delivery is just one of a kind. But I'm obsessed with his hair though. Damn. His they're just, why do they always look so fresh, man? Their styling is Oh, I just realized though, the Korean translation of fuck it really sounds like I wanna get down. I think that's intentional then. That's pretty cool. So Sunker for the bridge. I love these antics so much, man. It's so fun. Ooh, that late drop. Ooh. Man, this beat is a vibe. This beat is a vibe, seriously. Another party anthem without it even being like as straightforward and the party sense like bang bang bang. Man. Oh man, their antics. So as mentioned, the Fantastic Baby music video cracked me up good, and this does too. I don't know, just love the way they express themselves and act within the video. Lots of fun, but alright. Big Bang's fuck it. Like mentioned, I think that's really the intention behind this entire thing. Like, you know, in English it's obviously very, you know, very strong slur, and you know, my videos I don't really care for. You mean I can monetize videos anyway, so you know, who cares? You know, can't lose the monetization for that as I lose them by reacting in general. So I can just curse and say fuck it, you know. But it really sounds in the Korean translation, or at least the Korean pronunciation, sounds like let's get down. So it really makes very cool wordplay, I guess, you know, but at least that's how it sounds, you know. But let's get to the song in general. And the one thing I can straight away say that really feels like something that they've especially done, or I would actually say it's something I've noticed for YG groups in general, or at least for now Big Bang, for Blackpink, and I think in some instances also iKON, the way we construct the songs, where instead of going from member to member like quickly and then like have several members between verses and whatnot, we really give each member one section of the song and then like maybe a combined finale or something like that. We kicked off with G-Dragon, he does the first verse, then we got Taeyang doing this the first pre-chorus, we then get the group chorus basically, we then get T.O.P doing the second verse, we then get Daesung doing the second pre-chorus, and then we get Seungri doing the bridge, while then we have some switch up and so a few members here and there for the final section. And that is really cool, and is a fantastic way to showcase the members, probably, because that's the thing, as mentioned, about something I'm not really a fan of bigger groups, because the more members you have, the less time everybody will get. That's just, you know, just how it works. You can't do 5-minute songs each and every time to give everybody a proper length. And there we often really tend to give members at least some lines to like switch from member within seconds, you know, and it may break the flow in some way. So to really see here everybody have these lengthy long sections where they really get to showcase their voice or their flow or just the delivery in general really works well, because it just, like mentioned, really showcases the members. GD kicks off strong and amazingly. His flow and delivery is awesome. Taeyang's vocals for the pre-chorus are sick. The pre-chorus in general is a fantastic build-up and just really builds up well to that chorus drop, which I wouldn't say is caught me off guard at first, but like the chorus sound is not very distinct from the remaining song. Like especially when I like mentioned said in between Bang Bang Bang, the chorus there really stands out, and the sound is a totally different vibe and dimension. The Fuck It chorus really remains in a similar sound design, or basically in the exact same one, and just does a different lyric on top of that. You know, like I still get the same BPM and feeling from the chorus as I do from the verses, which keeps it more together, you know, which just makes things there a bit smoother in terms of you know, not having too many spikes within the song, to just keep it in a more middle way, that in that sense. But it sounds great, you know, it's a very cool EDM chorus right there. I think generally that would be the majority of a Big Bang song, very into the electronic direction. I think that's just their sound and style. And again, the pre-chorus is awesome, the verses were sick. Like mentioned, GD, he just has that one-of-a-kind delivery. I think there just is nobody else that you can really compare to him. He's just himself, which is so cool. But so is T.O.P. Like, again, this man's voice and delivery, especially on this sick beat with this, like mentioned, playful extra melody going on with the more grittier bass, sounds amazing. His hair looks fresh as hell, and especially the song coming in after him. Why do these guys always look on point with their fashion? Look at that jacket right there. Again, the hair and everything, they just always look like just so good in their music videos, you know. They just always look so stand out in not just their hairstyling, but just their clothes and everything. So that really makes the Big Bang music videos for me all the time. Even though we can certainly say that this music video, in terms of filming and like just general production involved, you can definitely say it's not as big as Bang 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 already. I think you can definitely consider Bang 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 the title track of May just by its effort that went into the production and music video. But even though this music video is far simpler, like mentioned, really more relays on their performance itself, it's so fun to follow. It looks fantastic. It's still just so much personality. There's just so much charisma oozing out of every single frame within this music video. Like mentioned, the way they have fun here together, the way they then later on ride here with that I don't know, penta bicycle, I don't know, you can call that, and then with that club anthem finale, the club vibe and feel with the hand signature and everything. The bridge also sounds amazing, you know, definitely feels kind of similar to the pre-chorus in the sense of it's building up to that final chorus, and the way that final chorus drops there with the delay in there, oh, that hit good. That hit really strong right there. So all in all, everybody shined yet again. As mentioned, we have GD and T.O.P spitting fire in the verses. We heard Taeyang and Desong doing fantastic work in the pre-chorus, which sounds amazing. Seungri sounded great in the bridge as well. So everybody had their sections. Everybody had long moments that sounded great. The outro / finale of the song with the delayed drop is epic as well. This song has no flaws whatsoever. There's really nothing I can criticize or anything. It sounds great. It has a lot of variety. It got the flow, it got the vocals, it got the charisma, it got a cool chorus, it got a good outro. Good stuff, y'all. Good freaking stuff. Music video has a lot of personality. The charisma is oozing yet again. Big Bang is something special, y'all. Big Bang's Fuck It, the first of 8 songs we check out from Big Bang over the weekend. That was a lot of fun. That was very enjoyable. And also, like mentioned, just on point in the production sense, because you saw how clearly and non-stop I was able to talk about this now straight away, simply because it's just that on point in every aspect, you know? Like, there wasn't anything too crazy or experimental or whatnot. They know their strengths, they know what they're good at, and they know how to make a good song with what they have. And it's on point in every aspect. Good freaking stuff. We're moving over to Big Bang's Last Dance, and I'm not entirely sure right now. Like, I don't have the exact minds and everything in time, but I think to have read that this was their final music video before you know now Still Life coming up soon. As mentioned, we're not doing this in order of the release of the music videos, but in tracklist order. So even if this may now be their most recent music video, it's still the second song on the album. So let's dive into it. Big Bang, Last Dance. Let's check it out. Oh, is this going to be a bit more emotional? This time Korean one, sadly. Love to be understanding things. What an opening with just piano.
사람들은 오늘도 과거에 머물고 세상은 나 없이도 잘 돌아가네요. 아직은 어려서 나
I'm digging the way the song is building up right now. And this time also, we do not have very long sections, but like members quicker one after another. Ooh, what a location with the piano though.
처음이라서 틀고 설레이기만 해. 그 시절 기억들이 아직도 꿈만 같은데 나
Young Celery.
지금 어디로 가는지 나는 이 노래 부르며 너에게 돌아갈 거야. 아름다웠던 그대 다시 볼 수 있다면
Loving the cinematography, these overhead shots and everything.
들으며 마지막 춤을 출 거야. 이 순간을 기억해 언제까지라도. Just one last dance.
희미한 불빛이 되어 별들 사이로 yeah. 너 또한 이별이 되어 손짓하네요.
His voice, y'all.
혼자가 되어서 나 외로워 보이나요?
Yeah, this music video is gorgeous. So many fantastic shots.
눈물이 날까?
But man, the way T.O.P just entered their world.
아무것도 없이 그저 행복해하던 때가 엊그제 같은데 그대
Everybody sounds so great in this beat though.
넘어버렸어. 난 기억이 안 나. Hey. 모든 게 처음이라서 들고 설레이기만 해. 그 시절 기억들이 아직도 꿈만 같은데 나
This music video.
지금 어디에 있는지. 나는 이 노래 부르며 너에게 돌아갈 거야. 아름다웠던 그대 다시 볼 수 있다면 너와 이 노래 들으며 마지막 춤을 출 거야. 이 순간을
I'm not saying a lot right now because I'm really trying to feel it all.
Just one last dance. 음악은 계속해서 흐르고 여기 너를 기다리고 있는 나에게 기회를 줘. 제발 단 한 번만 부디 약속할게. 그리 길진 않을 테니. 나는 이 노래 부르며 나는 이 노래 부르며 너에게 돌아갈 거야. 아름다웠던 그대 아이 다시 볼 수 있다면 hey. 너와 이 노래 들으며 마지막 춤을 출 거야. 이 순간을 기억해 언제까지라도. Just one last
너와 손을 잡고 춤을 추던 어젯밤 찬란한 빛이 나는 아름다운 one last smile. 빠져놓죠 알 수 없던 황홀경 내가 보고 느끼던 세상과 난 어울려. 너와 손을 잡고 춤을 추던 어젯밤 찬란한 빛이 나는 아름다운 one last smile. 빠져놓죠 알 수 없던 황홀경 내가 보고 느끼던 세상과 난 어울려.
That's me right now. Oh wow. Just love how Top's expression at the end was basically me right now, you know, trying to take it all in. Like, wow. Wow. Okay, so that's something I talked about for I think the video where we uploaded my first reaction alongside Fantastic Baby. The one thing I really wanted to see, maybe it was during the Mountain performance, I don't know, but I know I said I really want to see, especially after Loser, more softer songs from Big Bang, because party anthems, always hell yeah, I'm always there for that, you know, I'm always there for the hype stuff and everything, but especially recently, I've realized for myself, the songs that I can find myself listening to the most, the longest, and just the most throughout the day, are the softest songs, because the songs like Bang 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 are the songs that I just have to experience, that I find myself then hyping along, singing along and everything, and I just can't do that throughout all the day, you know, because, you know what, then I would start to really feel the music, and once I get exhausted by it, but I just, you know, listen to them several times throughout the day, but not, like, non-stop or whatnot. Songs like Last Dance, on the other hand, are those songs that I can already picture, like a song that I can picture myself already to just feeling throughout the day or just throughout the night, just putting this on a loop and fall asleep while listening to the amazing vocals that this group has to offer. Because again, we know they can flex, we know they can do hype stuff and whatnot. We know that about many groups, but when they then can also pull the switch and go for something emotional, something more to the heart, it's still delivering the same quality, if not even better. And it really speaks for them. And the thing about Last Dance here, at least for the music video now, is before we start, let me get a bit of glimpse into the lyrics as I talk, because as mentioned, we had one for Bucket, but sadly not for this, so that's a bit unfortunate, because, you know, I still want to understand in some way what is being said, but maybe this really gave me more of a way to feel the music video. And this music video was, wow, this music video had not only a lot of symbolism that probably goes way more into than you at first may think or see, but also just such gorgeous cinematography. I have no idea who worked on that, and I think this is once again a testament though to back then already how good YG's general production quality is. We don't get a lot from YG, we all know that unfortunately, but I think they still are a perfect example of just quality over quantity. You know, they don't put out a lot throughout the year for many of their artists, but when they do, it's quality. And this music video was so well done. Like the way we had so many shots on the side or from over the top, or just from very different angles, you know, that just brought a lot of just attention to it and just captivated you a lot, because we're like, okay, we're doing these type of camera angles this time around, instead of, you know, just fixated ones as usual, because we really had majority more like long scenes. It really lived from the camera spans and everything, but it just really added to this very captivating, intriguing atmosphere. When they sang here, you listened. I barely talked throughout this because I just wanted to feel what they have on their heart, basically. And again, though, so many stunning locations with the piano that is later on fire, the symbolisms with all the people walking and just hitting GD on the shoulder and everything, the theater sign falling down, here this dog room and everything. Like mentioned, there is probably so much more hidden meaning in this music video that I can't decipher yet straight away, so I won't go much more into it, but I can just still say already, an absolutely stunning music video, even though it's just way more simple than you would usually see, at least in terms of like cutting and whatnot. They really knew the atmosphere of the song and played around it perfectly, and really added a music video that adds to the song. That is also something you always want to try to achieve with your music videos. Often a music video is just a bonus and extra that sounds cool and everything, but I feel like when listening to the song with the music video, it will probably hit even deeper than when you just listen to the audio. Now to the song itself. It's not only an insanely long song, okay, the music video was nearly 5 minutes long and everything, but it's also just a very full and emotional song. Let me get the English lyrics, please. What the hell, Google? Come on. Don't be like that. Again, I do not know yet what is being sung about, but it's obviously, by the entire way it was done and everything, obviously more of a heartfelt topic. And the thing I can say here again is that, just funnily enough, after I praised it so much and fuck it this time around, while we did get lengthy thanks for everybody, we switched around a bit quicker here and there, but it totally worked, you know, like, it just worked really well. Let me go quick here. Very self-reflective lyrics, okay. Very self-reflective. Self-reflective in the sense of they were like stupid and lost their love to do that, and I want one last dance with you together. I think that's the message behind it. I'm just flying over it pretty quickly, so I'm not going into it fully, but you know, always something also you can relate to, so that's also something that, like, if you can really relate to what is being sung about, that would just again add to how you experience this song. And again, they have all stunning voices, you know, very different voice colors too, because once again, that's also the thing. I've only checked out 3 Big Bang music videos last year, and when I watched Fantastic Baby, I was still able to tell everyone apart, not only by visuals, but by voice. That's how charismatic and stand out each member is. You know, you don't need to see a lot of Big Bang to know who is who, you know. That's really a quality that not many groups have, you know. Not saying that many other groups may like have just similar voices or similar visuals or whatnot, but like everybody in Big Bang really fulfills its role so strongly that they just immediately stick with you, that you just immediately know who is who sounds like that and whatnot. So that's a very good quality for a group to have. And we kicked it with GD, who sounded fantastic. Soon after that, sounded great as well. We then had this Taeyang section, which was pretty awesome. We then had this fantastic pre-chorus that once again builds up so well. And the way the song progresses, which is something we've seen in many songs, especially ballad directed songs, where we really go into a slow build-up and just get more strong and strong and just more fuller as the song goes on, works perfectly for this, you know? It like really, you just feel the atmosphere and tension rising with every second going by, and it just feels more and more stunning with every second passing as well. My favorite part of the song though, or my favorite songs and parts of the song, probably both have to do with T.O.P. I would probably, like mentioned, would be able to point out many more things after I've re-listened to this, but it would be probably too long to now do this in this video. So I will be, like mentioned, listening to this song a lot probably going forward, because it just really has that loop factor to me of a song that I just can't get bored by, or do not need to focus on too much to really feel it. So we'll probably be able to point out more stuff down the road. But like the way T.O.P enters here, okay, that is just.
Yeah.
Just wow, y'all. Honestly, like, I don't know what it is with deep voices, looking at Felix, Jisoo, Jihyo more, but the way we have, like mentioned, the strong jumps with the bright string, after this lovely Taeyang vocal there, I think it was, and then his raw, strong, powerful voice, and actually quite calm tone nonetheless. The way that came in here, wow, okay. He may have one of my favorite voices I've ever heard in K-pop, and I've heard, or like I know, that he will be leaving YG after the comeback, or may have already, but he will still be with Big Bang, you know, kind of like a Wee-in situation with Mamamoo, where she is no longer a part of Rainbow Bridge official, but still, you know, is part of group activities and everything. He said, I think he wrote, I don't know, over 100 songs or even more throughout the years that he's just waiting to release. I think he only released 2 solo songs in his time for YG. And if this man at some point throughout later this year says, okay, you know what, I'm gonna drop a 20-song album and whatnot, I will eat that thing up. I will eat it alive, because I could probably listen to him all day. His voice is just. And that gets me to my second highlight of the song, and that was that alto section with T.O.P's talking like delivery, while I'm actually not sure who it was, but who it was, with a very contrastal, soft vocal in the background.
자꾸 춤을 추던 어젯밤 찬란한 빛이 나는 아름다운 one last smile 빠져놓죠 알 수 없던 황홀경 내가 보고 느끼던 세상과 난 어울려.
Oh wait, no, what is that word? I think it's CD. That outro there was just wow. Like, we hear the crowd cheering, we hear T.O.P like talking to you directly in some way, while having these lovely background vocals added on top of that. Magic, okay? Wow, Big Bang's Last Dance. It really has a similar feeling straight away to Loser. Like mentioned, there had additionally checked out a lyric video before, and so was able to understand what was being said straight away, or like knew what was being said while watching the music video for the first time. Would have loved it here as well, because I didn't know before and we didn't have lyrics or whatnot, and I just don't have the time to fit this in. Like, we're at 30 minutes already and we're only at 2 songs. But like, I just have so much positive stuff to say, and this song just, it makes you feel things. It just really has that atmosphere, it has the delivery, everybody sounded amazing. Big Bang's Last Dance, truly special, both visually and sonically, truly an experience of a song, and I can't wait to re-listen to it. And let's just say it like this, once I'm done with all songs come Sunday, can't wait to listen to this album in full, from bottom to top, you know? Big Bang's Last Dance, that was special, that was truly something. It was very, very enjoyable for its very own ways. Enjoyed it a lot. We move over to a third of 4 songs for part 1 of my Big Bang third album made video, which is one of the few songs that does not have a music video this time around, so we're probably a bit faster this time, which is Girlfriend. Looking at the album track list now, like mentioned, I think Bang Bang Bang, Bang Bang Loser come after the first 4, so we kicked off very party and vibe-like, then got a very emotional song. Let's see what direction this may be going. You know, Girlfriend can mean anything. Maybe it's going to be another softer ballady type song, or maybe it's something playful about good times. Who knows? Let's check it out. Big Bang, Girlfriend. Oh yeah? Wow, a bit more upbeat, let's go. Love the prominent bass, but we still have a very flavorful Ruby string alongside with it. Ooh, GD and Top in the same verse. 지금처럼 내 옆에 매일같이 내 곁에 이대로만 있어줘 때론 다투기도 해 This is already more of a pre-chorus. I think it's already a pre-chorus. Yes, I have a girlfriend and I'm never lonely. Can't relate at the moment, sadly. But I love the vibe. Taeyang, this song chorus, what a cheat code. What? 그대라는 꽃 예쁜 컬러를 보지 널 만나는 탄생 우리 둘이 밤새 하나 보는 harmony 불꽃이 되어 lovely 오늘도 신께 감사해 곱게 피진 너란 피사체 벌써 있음을 Loving the lyrics, like very well written in the vocabulary in terms of words. Ah, okay, so we had first CD do the verse and then jump the pre-chorus, now switched around, I see. So I'm guessing now the song for the chorus and then Taeyang and then sung before the bridge. Not bad if it's predictable, by the way, but like that's what I'm expecting at least. Ah, never mind, the same way around here this time. Ooh, very sing-alongable straight away when you have the lyrics. I don't want to wake up from a dream, that is you. This line though, she ain't no side chick mistress girlfriend. Usually does the bridges most of the time, huh? Like Baby, but good, notice too. Lovely bridge. Definitely felt different compared to the pre-chorus and verse, you know, from the sound and everything. Dig the delivery. You only need to hear it once, and then once you have the lyrics, you can just sing it along straight away. That's very well done right there. I don't know why this line cracks me up, but it's catchy. Alright. Ah, that was a bit too quick. Back, please. Get to that in a moment. Okay. Big Bang's Girlfriend. I think it's understandable that this did not get a music video, because I wouldn't say the topic is like too straightforward or whatnot, but like I think this works totally fine without one. But can definitely say though that from all the songs I've listened to now from its album thus far, this definitely feeds the most B-side in the sense of, you know, it's more of a very straightforward fun song, you know, like it's not as playful and as just I don't know, just as strong in the sound idea as Fuck It as example, or as emotional and just heartfelt as now Last Dance was, or any of the other 3 songs we've checked out already. Girlfriend is just from the entire sound and whatnot, just, you know, it's fun, you know, it's nothing too crazy, you know, it's just a very good song without it being like something too unique or something too mind-blowing, you know, it's just very well done. It's just, once again, strong in the flow, in the verses from both T.O.P and G-Dragon, so just strong duo. Taeyang and this song do a fantastic job with the chorus. G-Dragon does a very cool outro to the chorus, which I mentioned has a very, wouldn't say weird line like she ain't the side chick, Mrs. Girlfriend, you know, it's just something that immediately sticks with you, and Seungri does an amazing job with the bridge as well. So while Girlfriend, that's for on the album, definitely feels the most B-side like in sense of, you know, again, it's a good song and whatnot, but it just doesn't have as kick or as standout factor as any of the other songs had on first listen. It's still a very enjoyable song, you know, it's just you know, it has, like mentioned, a very common topic, you know, love type, we've already 100 millions of times, but it just sounds good, you know. I think there's not really much to add nor really to criticize either way. It's just a very well done song, totally works as a B-side for the album. And again, I can't relate to it at the moment, you know, I could have 2 years ago, whatnot, but no, we get there again, I'm sure about it. But either way, Big Bang's Girlfriend, fun song. I would probably still, I don't really like to use that word because I don't really think it's always something negative, but thus far probably the weakest song of the album for me. But it does not make it bad in any way. It's still enjoyable, still has a great chorus, a good pre-chorus, everybody kills it yet again. So yeah, enjoyable, dig it. And we're moving over to our 4th song and our final song for today for part 1 of my Big Bang third album made reaction plus review, which is Let's Not Fall in Love. So I would not be surprised if this is now like the soft section within the album, you know, like the more heartfelt one about love and just girlfriend and all that kind of stuff about the one. So yeah, Let's Not Fall in Love definitely also sounds to go into such direction. So let's wrap up this video in style. Let's check it out. The Big Bangs, Let's Not Fall in Love. Let's go. Straight into it. And also had like 5 different hair colors, for 1 year. Oh! Thinking at pacing. And he's like more in a very calm, talkative way, while the tempo is pretty much faster. I'm digging that vibe. Hair, man, always looks so good. And here again what I meant, you know, from very lengthy solo sections to now a bit more switching around to change the dynamic, fitting for the song. His voice! Thinking the antics still, very cute. Oh! Is that the chorus? Oh. That's an unexpected drop. Oh, I think that's the chorus. Okay. I'm digging this tempo and the beat though. Really digging that BPM. Yeah, this beat is kicking. It's like a, I know, it's like a light ballad in some way. Also digging the music video. It's like very simple again in the production. Like very little occasions and shots and whatnot, but it's just so fun to follow. I also haven't even looked right. Is it always the same girl with everyone, or is it different ones? I haven't seen. Wait, it does sound like the... Is that a bridge now? Oh, the humming, you know.
넌 항상 그래. 이기적인 새끼.
I love these little harmonizing moments with just one or two members. I know it's not the same ones. Okay. Wait, there were... Okay, whoa. That like... What? How was that over 3.5 minutes? Whoa. Okay, I don't know if it was just me, but it felt like just close, like after 2 minutes or something like that. Like that's how fun it was, and that's how fast it flew by in some way. I mean, it had to do with the tempo after the more slow songs previously. Okay, that was nearly 4 minutes. What? Okay. Wait, let me see quickly. Yeah, okay, we're very different ones. Okay. On, you know, from the girls like mentioned. Okay, Big Bang's Let's Not Fall in Love, a totally different vibe from any of the other songs we've checked out thus far. That's something you can also very positively mention, and that's like mentioned something we will also be talking about in more detail when we checked out the last and the 11th song on the album, and that is the not only the cohesivity, which I hope is a word, or cohesiveness, I have no idea, like that or that. Maybe it's both, maybe one of the words, maybe both of those. But the variety of the album, you know, this for every song feels very different from one another. You know, no song just for feels like a copy paste or like the same concept just done in a different way. You know, I'm always someone that's like, you know, if we have a concept you're strong with, I have no issue with you doing it again, but especially when you do a long album, it would be really good if they manage to spread it out in a way where it doesn't feel like you listen to a too similar song one of another. It's not the case, as far every song really has its own vibe and feeling. And Let's Not Fall in Love is such a, I said light ballad, but I think I wouldn't even call it really that, because it's really in no way as emotional like really a ballad-driven song. It really is. What can you consider this from a genre standpoint now? You have like a light guitar all the time while having such a fun, fast BPM going on throughout the entire time. It's really a mover, you know? It's like a really fun mover, which probably features a more maybe sad or like deeper meaning. Like Let's Not Fall in Love is something you would probably consider more of a sad title in some way, because it's probably about like, now we can't fall in love or whatnot, we would have issues, and who knows, you know, like mentioned, I can't see the lyrics here again, I will have to go for them in detail afterwards, like we don't have the time for that right now. But like the way the song felt alongside with the music video especially was just a lot of fun to follow, you know, everyone having their respective girlfriend, just having fun together, just ready for a really wholesome visual experience, while having, like mentioned, such a fun sound, you know, they sound just once again so great, it just sound like it's in their element here. But it really caught me off guard how we got into the chorus there. With such a strong build up here, and you expect something very, like you expect a very strong drop song going on, like na 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 na. I don't know, you know, like a very like a spike in the volume and just a very full melodic chorus in that sense. But then can we even consider that the chorus? Is this like, do we have like a chorus at all? It's like more like a second verse now, or like an interlude? This then again though, it does feel like a chorus melody vibe. It's so hard to judge because it's such a big difference and such a unexpected switch in sounds. But then we get then back again into this flow, into the flow section. So this probably is, like mentioned, the chorus, but like it really does not feel like that at all at first. You're like, wait, what? But what did we just do here? You know, we'll feel like it felt more like the chorus, or like the pre-chorus was the chorus wrapping up there, or like adding a, like that felt more like a bridge, like the first section of a bridge. This would be the second section of a bridge. But no, it was the pre-chorus and the chorus. That's so interesting in the sound. But again, it doesn't even feel like we had really like a final chorus or whatnot either, because like that's also probably why it felt so short at first, and I was like, wait, this was 3.5 minutes already. We have very long verses, which then obviously makes, when you only have 2 verses and a little bit of an outro, you're at first like, oh, we had like 2.5 minutes or so max or whatnot. But no, those sections were so long that we can just end the song there in that way. This song will definitely need some re-listens to really feel how satisfied I am with it, you know, because I always look at the production sample and I'm like, okay, did I like how the bridge was done there, or maybe the outro and whatnot, you know. I feel like this will definitely need some re-listens to really, you know, feel the construction of the song. I can't really 100% judge it yet, but like mentioned, the way the beat is done and the way they flow throughout the verses is such a lot of fun, especially again, like mentioned within the music video, very wholesome and just playful feeling to it. The vocals, obviously, again, they sound great and everything, so the humming here, There's a little break section here too.
항상 그래.
A little talking here before we then get back into it. I really dig everything I'm hearing and seeing here. But like mentioned, we definitely need to feel the construction of the song, because it's definitely a bit more unusual as usual. Definitely gotta re-listen to that. But does this ending section sound again amazing? With the talk in the background, with strong vocals in the foreground. Okay. BIGBANG's Let's Not Fall in Love. A very, very unusual song in both sound and song construction that I'm really excited to also re-listen to really make myself an even better picture of it. First impression, nonetheless, is really good. You saw me enjoying myself in the movie and everything. It was a lot of fun to follow along. And yeah, that was the first of 2 parts of my BIGBANG third album made reaction plus review series. You know, it's over on Sunday already with the 4 remaining songs, but that was amazing overall. You know, like all songs felt so different to one another. Each song had such a vibe, aura, and experience, and all songs were just really, really damn fun all the way through. So I had a lot of fun with this. I enjoyed this a lot, and I hope you guys enjoyed my reactions. If you did, gladly leave a like down below to show me that you did. What are your thoughts on the first 4 songs we have checked out from BIGBANG's Made album? The thing is, I'm actually not sure if I want to make the thumbnail everything like I would do for an album reaction, or like, I think I would definitely consider more for the album rather than like a catching up on BIGBANG. We were doing that down the road with 2012 songs and whatnot. I think we would definitely even though I can't do the full album and everything, put it more of a album reaction rather than a catching album, because it's all the same. You know, it's the same album. So yeah, if you enjoyed the first catching. If you enjoyed the first part of my reaction plus review to the album, gladly like below to show me that you did. I hope I didn't say that already. I honestly forgot if I did. Tell me all your thoughts about the songs we checked out, and my opinions and whatnot, and just all you have to say down below in the comments as well. And as always, if you enjoy what I'm doing, if you want to support me, then you can gladly leave a sub as well, or support on Patreon. It would help me a lot. We'll see each other again, as mentioned, just on Sunday already, so 1 day break, and then on Sunday the 4 remaining songs, which are, I think, If You, Sober, Sutter, and Something with Party, something like that. So those 4 remaining songs. Then only 1 more day of wait before we then have arrived with the highly anticipated comeback on Tuesday, April 5th. I hope I see you all there. I hope I see you on Sunday. I hope you had a lot of fun with this video. And yeah, other than that, we have a lot of other great cable content coming up. So for whatever content you may be interested in, for whatever content you want to in for, hope to see you again soon on this channel. Stay safe, have been happy, have a great time, have a great start into the new weekend, and see you again soon on Sunday with part 2, on Tuesday with their comeback, and with whatever cable content you may be interested in. Thanks for watching.